Hello there, well, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been off for a very long time. Very sorry, it is my summer break, but I'm back now. And I have made today a Doctor Who theme tune. This has taken me a bit of a while, but with this video I'm going to show you how I make it. The theme tune should come out before the actual, what's it called? I can't remember what I'm saying. The theme tune should come out before. I can't speak. The theme tune should come out before this video. That's what I was gonna say. But yeah, that's really it. Let me just get this video over and done with, and then I will record everything. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying now. Oh well. Let's do this. Hello, very well, welcome to making a Doctor Who theme tune. As you can see, this is the start of the intro, but let me show you how I edited it in. So first, I looked at some different theme tunes with customized Vortex backgrounds. As you can see, I already edited this certain section, and basically I just wanted to change some stuff to it, so I added in this vortex that is used in the final production of the actual intro. And this took me a very long time to edit, so I'm going to skip a little bit of this video because I've recorded a little bit too much of me editing it. As you can see, I zoom it in. That's all I did with this, and in the future you'll see me change the colour scheme as well. But first of all, I zoomed it in and turned the volume down because I was going to be using a different music background because it already had music in the background. I edited this little section, and yeah, this was literally the start of me editing it as I go over it quite a few times. The next bit I added on is this bit, and this was used as a gift. So if you don't know what a gift is, basically it's a moving picture on Google, and I found this one of the lightning. I was inspired by the 2011 to 2013 Doctor Who intro that was used for the 11th Doctor, where you saw the lightning. The next thing I did is I typed in a Doctor Who GIFs, because with the app I'm using that's called InShot, it's a really good app. Now they've got GIFs. So what I did with the GIF here is I made it a bit bigger. As you can see, this was going to be the main title of the Doctor Who intro. I moved it in further closer, and using the gift we could actually add some stuff in. Also, what I did here that you'll see very cleverly is I zoomed in into the camera, and with using this, as you'll see in a minute, I used the gift to overlap the original gift picture, and with the Doctor Who gift intro we can create a intro with the lightning in. I do eventually change this, but this was a nice feature that I did. As you see, the original plan was to have it here as soon as it changed, but a lot of stuff would change, and there you go. That's how I did the lightning bulb. I decided to use this. Now, originally I was going to use this for much longer time, but I eventually decided to change this and just make it a little bit shorter of how much time it was going to use. As you can see, what my original plan was is to overlap it, but as you can see, a lot of stuff with the title of the series Doctor Who, when it overlaps, changes in this intro. This little section took me a long time, and if I came up with the idea that I came up at the end, it would have taken me shorter time. But it was an idea to use the Doctor Who intro and make it overlap. But this took me a hell of a long time, and I do suggest you guys not to do this because it does take a lot of time, and it's just gonna be very annoying getting the process right. But yeah, this was one of the ideas that I was going to do. The next bit that I decided to do is just try and see if I could overlap it. And then I found this little special tool, as you can see. Basically, this tool can either fade your wording away or can make it smaller. It's just a really good thing because it, as you'll see, it changes the frame. Eventually, I don't use this, but this took me a hell of a long time, because you have to get everything right, and if it doesn't feel right to you, then you have to redo it over again and again. And as I've said in the previous clip, you can. I said in the previous clip, don't do it, but you can if you want to. It's just gonna take you a very long time to do if you're gonna be using this app. This app is an amazing app to use, and I do suggest any smaller YouTubers starting their YouTube career in editing to use this app. As you can see, I'm just trying to see what I can do with this intro, but this took me a very, very long time, and I'm going to skip majority of this editing bit because I don't eventually use it, so it isn't something that I need to show you guys. So after that, I decided to use a font. This was for the title and the names. I wanted to use sort of a Doctor Who sort of base theme tune. I started looking over some of the fonts, and I didn't like any of them. So what I did is I went into import, and you got multiple other fonts. This bit did take me a bit of time to figure out how to download it because I thought I had to pay for it, but this is all free. And as you can see, I saw this one. You'll see me in a minute pick which one I go for, and there's multiple ones. There's Chinese ones, there's Arab ones, there's Japanese ones. There is so many, but I picked this one. You have to watch a video in order to get it for free, and that's the only way you can get it. I know it's quite annoying, but yeah, this took me a bit of time. After this, I had an original idea using a TARDIS to fly through the vortex, but this idea was scrapped out because I just generally didn't like it, because it wasn't like the original sort of theme tune, because I wanted to make something new but with original sort of theme. So yeah, I did eventually change this, and also I changed the name of the title of the episode, as you'll see. After this, I decided to add in all of the other names that are in Doctor Who right now. This bit took me a bit of time to get used to, getting everything timed right. As you can see, I decided to change the beginning of the Doctor Who feature, and I do eventually use this bit of Doctor Who. This was original idea using the TARDIS to go through the O. It was a really clever idea, and I might use that when I do another intro if this first intro does well. And if you guys want me to make another Doctor Who intro with a different theme and everything, just DM me and say which theme tune you want me to do. This bit I don't eventually use, but it is kind of a nice idea, and I might use it in the future. As you can see, I'm just going to let you watch this little bit of me getting everything right. This took me a very long time to do, but it was worth it as it gave me a idea in the future. So, using this original footage here, I went on to InShot yet again, where editing it, and I decided to change the filter and the effects to mirror. There you go, there's mirror. All you have to do is go into the effects aisle. There'll be multiple different ones, but there is a section where you can get mirror. On filter, as you can see, I changed it to pink. This was just simple. All you have to do is go into filter. Also, you can change it to adjust. This is also changing the color. As you'll see, I changed the color massively. I change it in a minute as well again because I didn't like the color. You can change it any color. If you want it a bit more red, you just put it up more. If you want it more green, you put it down. It's pretty simple, and is a very simple app to use if you are on the iPhone. I don't know whether you can get it on the Android, but it is a very simple app to edit. Eventually, I did change the colour to a bit of a more darker blue, as you'll see in a minute. But this was just generally because I didn't want to keep it the same as the original product. I know I'm using the background, but I've changed it massively to sort of a darker blue. You can see me just going through all the colours, just seeing what I like. I don't know whether I think I do go eventually with a dark blue. Yeah, I do go for dark blue. But yeah, this was just a nice little feature that I added on, and I think, that's just a simple thing. Also, I did this in two separate parts. If I was you, do it in one whole part, everything. But that was just Jerry B. You do have to, if you're doing it in two separate parts, you do have to keep it the same because it won't look the same. But that was really it. That's all I did to this first bit. I did a mirror effect. Filter was pink, and I changed the adjust to a different colours, a more darker blue. That's it, and that's all I did for this first bit of the intro. The next bit was getting this section perfectly right. I decided at the end of the day that I was going to take away all these little arrows because it was just proven to be a little bit too hard to do to get everything perfectly right. You'll see eventually I do cut down the TARDIS bit a little bit shorter, but I think this section took up the most because it was trying to get the timing right with the blue and the yellow, but it does eventually work, and as you'll see later, I do change all of this to sort of a different scenario. I do make this sort of bluer section a little bit shorter, but yeah, the initial idea was there. After this bit, this is the main intro. This was just a little simple thing. As you already know, this was taken out as the final cut. This little section here was incredibly difficult to do, and I will try and figure out how to do it eventually, and in my maybe second intro I might do this again, but for the time being I took this certain section out because, as you can see, this just took me ages and it was going to take me for days. So I eventually had this sort of idea where I would use the blue background and do it backwards, because originally we were going to have a sort of theme, sort of tune, where the name of Doctor Who would go backwards, like in the 8th Doctor intro. But this bit was eventually cutted as it took me ages. You can see here, this little section here, me editing it. It wasn't simple to get everything timing right. It was a nice little thing to think about and to add on, but it never made the final cut, and it was just an idea. After doing all of that, I knew I was missing something, and it was the blue lightning. This little section here was just very simple. It was just adding another gift. That was a blue lightning that you'll see in just a sec, where I just got it off of the internet. It wasn't that one, it was this one. I edited this in exactly the same as the red lightning, and this was the final bit of the intro. This didn't take me as long because I already knew how to do it to the previous one, but it was just a really nice feature to add on to the original intro of the title. So yeah, it was a really nice idea to add on, and as you see here, once it was completed, it was just an epic feature to bring to the intro. So there you go, that's how I made a Doctor Who theme tune. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Another thing that I forgot to tell you guys is I also changed the font a little bit at the end, just made it black and white, so the white shadow was there instead of the original blue shadow, so I went for like a white and black sort of theme, and kept it sort of like a 1970s sort of Tom Baker era sort of font, as you can see in this video. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. If you have watched, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want me to do another Doctor Who intro and do this again, just comment down below what you liked about this video. If you want me to do a different intro next time, like a sort of themed intro, I can do that. It might take me a little bit longer to do, but that's really it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.